Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Melina auditioned for America's Got Talent twice. Actually, she auditioned for X Factor. I think she auditioned for X Factor the first time, and she auditioned for that, and they said she needed more practice. So obviously, I've had a lot more practice because I've had my channel for a long time. So I wasn't sure if they were just blowing me off and just saying you need more practice to be whatever, like you're good, whatever. But I'm like, I need to. They just said you need more practice, and that was all, and they left it at that. And I was like, left it to linger, kind of thing. And I have no hard feelings. I mean, they have to make their decision based on whatever their factors are. So I felt that was good at that time, but I really feel I'm good now, and I'm really shocked that they didn't have me in now. But I auditioned for America's Got Talent, and I don't know if I'm in or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I just think, look, they just put a commercial out, and it made me think that maybe they were giving signal that everybody that wasn't selected is in this point right now, and that's what that signifies. But I have no clue. I might not even have been a commercial related to that. But it could have been something totally different. But I'm thinking that I might not have gotten in, and I'm like, I'm really, 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 really good. I have no idea why. Sorry, guys, my hair. I have no idea why I didn't get in. I'm like, there's no way. I'm like, there's at least, and at least honorable mention. At least saying something like, they're really, really good. Here's their channel, kind of thing. But maybe they don't do that. I don't know. Because I saw one girl. They mentioned her briefly and just said she couldn't be on the show, so they just put her on. They just put her. They didn't put her on the show, but they mentioned that she couldn't be on the show. And the reason why she couldn't be on the show was she's in the ADULT entertainment industry, so they couldn't put her on the show. So I'm like, well, that sucks for her, but she's probably gotten famous because everybody knows who she is. So that'll happen to me, or something like that. I have no idea. Something similar to that, maybe. Maybe they'll just say I couldn't be on the show because I was too nervous, or whatever reason they might have said that. And I'm like, I would have really liked to have been put on the show, or at least given an honorable mention. I'm very, very nervous about it, so I can tell that might have been the reason why I was very nervous. I understand why they might not have put me on there, but I'm like, at least put an honorable mention and say, you're really, really good, but we had to make the decision. And they don't have to, obviously, but I would have liked them to, because I would have thought, hey, this is cool. I would have gotten honorable mention. My channel would have got millions of followers and everything like that. I would have been living the life. I would have thought that would have been awesome, but I didn't get there. So I mean, that commercial might not even have been about that, but for some reason I'm thinking it was. I don't know. I could have read it wrong. I might still be on the show. I don't know, um, but anyway, thank you guys for watching. Totally enjoy. Melina's looking great. Now, thing about Melina and Marco and all my personas, they're all gorgeous. They're all so talented. So I'm hoping that America's Got Talent at least mentions me. That would be nice. I would never say anything harsh about them. I'm not like that. I just don't like to give drama or anything like that. That's not my thing, guys. And you know that about me. I don't like to leave drama. Once I get into the Hollywood world, whenever that'll be, I don't know. Once I get in there, I'll be kind of like thinking to myself, there's people that you meet along the way and things that happen, and you don't mention anything bad about them. I know people are like that all the time and do that all the time. I might say something like, this was an awful situation, but I have no hard feelings. But I'm not going to bring up the fact that people have to make up their decisions for their own reasons, and so I'm not going to make up lies or do anything like that. I just don't like doing that. And I think it's as a person that's a non-celebrity, I think it's important that you get real life talk and real talk from a celebrity, and not someone that's just out to get other celebrities or out to get people in general. I just don't like that. To me, I've never been like that. So I mean, and I might be angry at some point or feel certain things, but I mean, all in all, we really care about people that are around. I do anyway. I care about people. I care about the whole process of creativity. I care about everything involved with that. And so, if I meet celebrities and there's a fallout or whatever or something like that, I'm not gonna hold it against them. I'm not gonna, put name names or anything like that. People have tell-all books. That's interesting, but it really doesn't show much character in you. I mean, if you're famous already, why do you really need a tell-all book? But I mean, the thing is, if you are famous and you're dating celebs, whatever you do, and you are someone that puts a tell-all book out there, people are gonna read it and it's gonna get you money. But I mean, it just, I mean, for me, it's just something that a moral thing, you know. I just don't wanna. I just don't want to be like that. I just find, and you know, maybe they make up stuff. I don't know. Maybe the person jokes about it and says, "Hey, that's not real. It didn't even happen." They're like, "Haha, you're right, haha." Right? And who knows what's going on? We don't know what's happening in Hollywood, right? But all in all, I would never say anything bad about anyone. I might say I'm better looking, but that's just obvious. I think people know. So people know that I'm very talented and good looking. So I might say that. But I mean, if I meet this celebrity, I really doubt I'm going to say even that. I mean, once you know someone, you're not going to be like, I'm better than that person, you know. But yes. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Totally enjoyed the show. I really hope I get on America's Got Talent, but I think I lost my chance, and I'm hoping you guys. I think you guys would have thought I would have won, but the audition was fun, you know. And I didn't get in the first time on X Factor. I think it was X Factor that I first auditioned on. And Lady Gaga always talks about how you get rejected over and over, and she dealt with a lot of record labels saying no, you know. So it's kind of like a typical thing. So I'm not going to give hard feelings. I don't think it's fair. They made their decision. If they even made that decision, I might be on the show, but if they even made that decision, then I'm not going to be like, oh, you can't. Obviously, they think I'm a Looney Tune if I said anything anyway. But you know, just to have the chance to audition was fair, and the means that they thought I was good enough to be on the show, rather than say you need to practice, they thought, hey, you practiced enough, you know. So that's a good sign. Anyway, hopefully you like this video. Click subscribe. Bye now. Thank you.